television is more important, in my opinion, than what we're getting now from the regular TV.
What got you started in public access?
I got started in public access and I feel like I was almost railroaded. I came on the Eric Mays show. I was on fire. And he's like, start your own show. I'm thinking, I don't have time. I don't have the money. I come over, I see Paul set up. I've been down to Comcast. I've seen Comcast set up. That's big money. Paul's got a lot of money invested in these $2,000 and $3,000 cameras and his Apple computers and his DVD reels and burners and all that. And I go down to Comcast and, it's very impressive. They got the tapes and everything down there to do a show. But you know what? It didn't cost me a dime. I went down, I took some time off work. I spent the time to take the classes and I got to do a show. And I did the show because there's other people in Flint, like myself, that think the same way. And we don't hear those voices on Channel 12, on Channel 25, and Channel 5. I got started because we have a voice. There are other people in Flint that think this way. And people need to know the truth. I got started because originally I was a big supporter of Don Williamson. Quite honestly, he got me excited. I wanted to get involved. I wanted to pay attention to what was going on in my government. Personally, I was like most everybody else that sits around at home on the weekend. Or, I ain't got time for the city council. Doesn't matter. My input doesn't matter. Well, guess what? My input does matter. Your input does matter. That is why I got involved in community access. Because what I do here can make changes. You want to get involved? You can make changes. I got tired of sitting on the sidelines. Wanted to get involved. Again, it's that whole idea of free speech and having a voice. If nobody hears your voice, nobody can react. You're a lone soldier without a platoon, without a battalion, without a company. Sometimes that one person can make changes in and of themselves, but it's a whole lot better when you're part of a team. And we are involved in public access to create teams, to create people, to get people of like minds to come together. And we need your support.
Public access is pretty much the community's voice, sole voice in the corporate media landscape. It is the only opportunity for regular citizens to explore the issues that truly matter to them, to ask fellow citizens what are the issues that aren't being explored, in other ways. You don't really have to answer to an advertiser or other considerations that other forms of media have to. It really allows each individual member of the public to say what matters to them and hopefully get other people to rally around things that should matter to all of us.
Access is an equalizer. What it does is it gives the community access to the masses. One person with an idea or a thought can communicate that to thousands of people. And it's almost cost-free. I mean, other than taking the classes and buying a tape, you're not out a whole lot of money to do that. Whereas if we were to try to do that on conventional means, and say take an ad out in the local newspaper or buy a commercial on our local networks, it would be ungodly expensive. Public access is designed to be just that. Access by the public to the medium of choice.
Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes today to talk with you today about public access television. You might want to know, what is public access television? Well, 15 years ago, Comcast made an agreement with the city of Flint to provide cable for this city. And via our cable bills, we paid for the cable to be laid in this city so that we, the community, could have access to the television station. On this public access station, we were to provide informational, educational, and also nonprofit organizations an opportunity to get messages and information out to the community. Well, as we know it, public access is gone. There are no more facilities, no more camera checkouts, no more training, no more local origination programming. The signal will be carried now from Southfield. Well, we, the community at large, would like to have the signal right in the Flint area. And so we're asking for your support. We need public access. Why? Because number one, it allows us a platform to speak. Freedom of speech is at hand here. So it allows us the opportunity to talk about our community, what's going on in our community, as well as for churches to get their message out. You know, many times we look at the problem, but we don't look at the solutions. And if by getting a message out from the churches and various organizations that can increase the hope and decrease the crime in this area, change somebody's mind, we would like to be in position to do that. So again, we need your support. We need you to call 810-239-2901 and voice your opinions.